and welcome to our portfolio review event. We would like to start by thanking you all for joining us today. And I would like to start with asking our visual design program manager, Ms. Karen, on stage.
Hi, welcome very much. I'm glad you could all make it. It's always a very proud moment for us to showcase our students' work and get advice from industry that comes and visits us.
Now it's time for our speakers to join us on stage. Can you all please welcome Wasim Farhood, Khalid Muayyad, Jamie Marshall.
The quality of the design in Bahrain has been tremendously being developed, but I think it's not limited to a set of location or an industry. It should be more broad.
It's important to educate your clients as well, because at the end of the day, we can make great designs, but it's the client that's going to decide whether this goes through or not. So whether it's taking a more conceptual approach or a more standard approach, that's really, it comes down to that in the end. So I think that it's a matter of, client side as well as designer side.
I think that designers, creatives in general, I don't think there's enough networking between them. There are incentives, there are projects here that are working to remedy that, like Malja, for example. I think that's a fantastic initiative that's happening at the moment.
It's important for creatives to have no fear, like really try to be bold, try to be brave with your designs, be conceptual, think about a more clever approach of doing something, because that's what's going to make you stand out.
I'd say let your creativity pull agencies towards you and not the other way around as well.
In Bahrain, the clients are less reluctant to pay for things and want to take the risk on the really creative, special thing. So it's up to us to convince them to do it.
If it's something that you genuinely want and you're practicing day out, they will find you if you present yourself well.
So for me today as a designer in the portfolio, so I'm looking for attention to detail, I'm looking for great presentation, I'm looking for proof of concept, so I want to know that the idea that drove that piece of work is original and purposeful. I want to see versatility, I want to see that the designer can do more than one thing. If I can see that they did the work with love and then it's something that they're genuinely passionate about, and they truly believe in their own talents, then that's definitely a positive. It's all good to do self-initiated work, but ultimately if you want to be a designer, you're a problem solver. So find those problems. Whether that's charity work, or if there's something in your community, or if it's an online competition.
Essentially, I'm looking for a smart concept. I'm looking for a thought behind the design that's gripping, that makes me stop and think about it like it's a puzzle. I think confidence is key. And even if you're not a person that's extroverted or you're comfortable speaking to lots of people or very social, and a lot of people that we've met in the past who have come to apply to us, fresh graduates, don't exhibit that. So I think it's important to exhibit some confidence in yourself, and if then you're selling yourself to someone to show that I'm good enough, I won't believe you if you don't believe yourself.
Creativity, always, this is what needs to shine. It needs to look the part. If the graduate knows what his specialty is, what he prefers to do in life, clarity is always the key. Know that what you're interested in, be clear about what you want, and feel confident.
To basically reach here, as I thought it would be impossible, but now that I reached it, I realized that it was not as hard as I expected it, because I needed to trust that I could do it. Maybe the biggest challenge was getting the best printing quality and presenting the best projects I had and choosing from them. And also one of the biggest challenges was I didn't know what to expect from people and what would they think of my projects. I think I'm ready, but I need some time to reflect and see what I want and not want to do, because design is wide. There are lots of things I could do: videos, publishing, digital. So I did not decide yet what I want to do. And I decided I will sure be ready to go to the industry.
The best feeling is like you will be graduating and you are done with this, and now you have the actual thing which you can show it to the industry and have a bright future after that. First years, don't lose hope. Basically, like when you are in the first year, because I have been in those shoes and it's really hard, it's depressing and all that, but I will say don't lose hope. This is the field you want, and if you are really passionate about the work, go ahead. There's no turning back, and make sure like you select your project and do 100%, because in the end they will be going in your portfolio.